Right, Manchester United finally have a full agreement with Paris Saint-Germain to sign the midfielder Manuel Ugarte for a fee of over £50 million. Ugarte has been United's primary midfield target throughout the window. The fee is broken down into £42.2 million initially and then add-ons of up to £8.5 million. Meanwhile, Scott McTominay is close to finalising exit terms with United ahead of his £25.4 million move to Napoli. Once exit terms are agreed, he's expected to fly to Italy for a medical. OK, Sam, you're back, so I'm going to pose you a question. Why do United want Ugarte?
Well, Ugarte is a defence midfielder and it's a position that Manchester United really need. Only Sheffield United conceded more shots in the Premier League last season than Erik ten Hag's side. If we see from the stats that Ugarte will provide protection to the Manchester United back four because he breaks up the play. So these are the stats compared to all the midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues last season. These are the stats per 90, ranked second for tackles. These are the number of tackles he's involved in, so he does like a tackle. And then these are the tackles that he wins. He presses as well. That's another key theme of Erik ten Hag's signings. We have a lot of people who push high up the pitch, but then we're back to sort of the breaking up of the play, the ball recoveries, the tackles and interceptions. So, yeah, Manchester United's back four. It chops and changes so much, doesn't it? But maybe Ugarte could provide that stability in that defensive midfield position.
So his stats look impressive, but where will he fit in? Will he go straight into the team?
Well, of course, Casemiro currently has that defensive midfield position. As you can see, compared to Ugarte's stats last season, Casemiro is inferior. Ugarte is superior in terms of tackles, in interceptions, in ball recoveries and ground duels. But this is the one that stood out for me. Losses of possession. He gives the ball away a lot less than Casemiro did last season. Of course, Casemiro had a really poor season for Manchester United at Old Trafford. But, you know, what's interesting about Ugarte is that he plays for PSG. They have a lot of the ball, they have a lot of possession, but he statistically ranks really high in terms of European midfielders for tackles and interceptions. So it's a really good sort of pressing, counter-pressing signing as well. So I think this is a good buy.
Yeah, but I'm scratching my head because this is PSG. So if his stats, which look impressive, are so good, then why are they letting him go?
Well, if you remember last summer, Chelsea bid for Manuel Ugarte and then PSG just snuck in at the last minute to take it away from another Todd Boehly signing. It's a sign. PSG. It sort of worked out for him a little bit last season. He started a lot of games in Ligue 1, but he wasn't really trusting the Champions League, which, as we know, is the jewel in PSG's crown, really. He didn't start any of their knockout matches in the Champions League. And, of course, PSG have signed João Neves from Benfica. He's a defence midfielder. He plays in that position, so they're probably thinking it's the right time to let Manuel Ugarte go.